The best crypto genre to invest in my opinion, is play-to-earn games. I made most of my money in this bull run from play-to-earn games, not just investing in the tokens, rarely investing in the tokens, mostly investing in the NFTs and actually playing the game. So there is a new game that you can get on earlier than anyone else that's called Tales of Angels.io. So there's different NFT rarity just like in any other game, but there's a lot of interesting things about it. But before we start, all you gotta do is slap the like button or I'll slap you, subscribe if you want to learn about the hottest newest tokens first before anyone else. If you want to learn about pre-sales, private sales, if you want to be early in projects, this is how you do it. I'll have all the information about whitelists, everything in the description below. Definitely check it out. And keep in mind that the video is not financial advice. I'm just a random dude on the internet. Tales of Angels, Be God Defeat. It's basically about Zeus, Warrior. It kind of has similarities to Epic Heroes, which is a very, very cool game on the app. It's ranking very well when we go to the app ranking game. So mythology games, I would say they perform really well. Here it is. Epic Hero always at one of the top. It's number 13 right now with $3 grand revenue a day in terms of revenue. Social signal, it's really good. People are used to these games and they do like them. So there's NFT rarities. Obviously, gods are the strongest characters in the game. With the power of gods, you will be able to farm in different areas and game modes. Each god has different attributes that will specialize in something different. Adventure. One sec. The adventure will be the one main source of income in the game. That's, again, we've seen that in X Infinity. We've seen that in a game that I was just testing today, Elpis. And yeah, it's a really good concept. And by the way, something I want to say was these games are very hot, especially in the first 3 to 6 months of their launch. After that, they decline a little bit. So getting in early is better than getting in on another game that's more established, in my opinion. I've seen that perform better for me. So each player will have to think accordingly to their NFT elements. So there's going to be a lot of strategy. I can imagine YouTubers making more videos on strategy, on how to complete every map. Dungeons are the second form of farming inside the game. This is the Leviathan, Hades, and Gorgona are the dungeons. I think there's from Greek mythology. Here the tokenomics, 50 mil supply. The roadmap, Q4. Thank you, Becker Sue, for subscribing. White paper, beta 1, token pre-sale contest, all that jazz. Everything will be coming up soon from what we can see. Here's the team. The advisors are doxed. Everyone's pretty much Greek mythology names. And the partners, Poolcoin obviously. There's a few things that I want to mention that I've got written down. First of all, the first thing we're waiting for is the beta. I'll probably be playing the beta. If I get enough comments saying play the beta and at least 20 likes, we'll do the beta testing on March 28th. Then on April the 5th, we'll have an NFT pre-sale, private token pre-sale on the April 10th. April 15th, public token pre-sale. April 18th, token listing on PancakeSwap and game release. That will happen. Pretty much you have less than a month to go until the actual token listing on PancakeSwap, which we can see a huge price increase. I'll be following that very, very soon. Listing on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko on the April 19th. I personally own tokens and I am interested in the project. This is something I want to mention. A lot of these tokens that I've seen, I was not interested. I'm very interested in joining play-to-earn games earlier than anyone else. Also, I saw this game listed in the top 10 of the upcoming play-to-earn games for the next month. Talk about the upcoming pre-sale, the NFT pre-sale. Why are NFT pre-sales interesting in general? Why? Well, pretty much, let me just show you something. An example of a token that I've made a good amount of money, and that's Zoo token. I bought a lot of Zoo token. If we actually go to my, I gotta switch the MetaMask account, but I've bought 30 grand worth, pretty much, of Zoo token at the right time. Let me see if I managed to hop on the right account. Here it is. So you can see some purchases when the token was very expensive, then some big sales. Pretty much 4 grand sale that was in August, 1 grand. I sold 12 and 4 grand at $4. Now the token is worth 4 cents. But the game was active when the token was worth, I can tell you the peak of the game, because I've been selling a lot of NFTs in it. The peak of the game was when the token was around 50 cents. So at one point it was $30, went down 60 times, but that was the peak of the game. Why? Because people were not buying the token, they were buying the NFT. So in general, I would be more interested in learning about the NFTs. I would be invested in the token, but I would be more interested in the NFTs. That's how I play all the play to earn games. If you've watched my channel, that's how I do these things. And I do believe that's a better system. The ROI can be very good, especially at the beginning of these games. You can ROI very easily within a day if you join the pre-sale, maybe in a week or a month if you're late to the party. But yeah, the pre-sale starts on the 5th of April and ends on the 6th. I would suggest you just go on the website, try to get whitelisted everything as fast as possible. Private sale will last for 24 hours. If after time there's any box remaining, it will be open to public for another 24 hours, but at a 10% higher price. So in general, you want to get in early on these games. That's what I would summarize everything. You want to get in early. This is where anytime you see a token just pump, this is an example of a token I managed to make a video on. If you got in at the pre-sale here, you would be 10x up here, and when people learn about the token and start buying here, you're already selling and making profits. Sure, you can hold some if you believe in the project long term, but you can ROI 10 times, get 9 times of your investment out of the market and keep 1x for the next years if you really believe in the token. This is how you ROI from tokens. With NFTs, the way you ROI is you get in early, you can either sell the NFTs or play the game, which can get you a better ROI, and sell at the peak. When you see the apps numbers really high, this is when you sell the NFTs. That's how I play games. Let me know your thoughts. I want to see you in next videos. Bye.